All right, number one, mentor. I think we know mentor. It means like advisor, but mentor has a special meaning of like learning from somebody with a little bit of like intimacy. Like a personal mentor is kind of like your older sister or older brother or like dad or mom kind of figure. Okay, so maybe you move to a new city and you make a friend who's like 10 years older than you, and they're teaching, maybe your job is advertising, and they're teaching you at your job about advertising, and they also teach you about the subway and other things like that. um, and another example, maybe like your high school soccer player, and your coach is your coach but also your mentor. It's kind of different, right? Coach is specifically about soccer, but maybe he also teaches you, yeah, don't smoke. It's not healthy for you. It's not going to make you a better soccer player. It's going to waste your money. They're kind of teaching you stuff like that. You're like, oh, okay, all right. Or maybe you talk to your coach, if you're a boy or a girl, about breaking up. You're like, oh, don't worry, girls are not important, right? Just joking. Like you can find another girlfriend later. It's kind of like mentor, not just coach, right? So it's a little bit different than coach or teacher. It has kind of a special meaning, like guiding you in life. Next, poise, be ready to do something. One example is in USA, people say Mark Zuckerberg is poising himself to run for a political job like president, right? He traveled to all the 50 states. He started changing some rules in Facebook so he can leave and come back and still be the owner. And so he's poising himself. That means like positioning himself, right? So this is the verb, by the way. There's another one where people usually say about like a woman, well, she has good poise or something like that. Like she has good balance and style and like that. Elegant, the way she moves and acts. But here, yeah, so all men are poised in the army in case the war restarts. I think, I don't know if it was this word, but it might have been on the news about India and China. It said, the Indian and Chinese armies are poised to start a war, like that. So it's kind of like in the position to do something. Next, discard. Yeah, a person or thing rejected. This can also be a verb, right? So you're on your phone, discard email or save email, right? Discard is to knock it away. So here's a noun, discard, right? You'll see it a lot. If your phone is in English, it'll say that, discard, yes, like that. Next, pay it forward, to respond to a person's kindness to oneself by being kind to someone else. So Q buys me a coffee. I say, let me buy you one. No. Just pay it forward. Buy one for somebody else later, right? Maybe you travel to London for vacation. Some woman you don't know helps you out. You say, where's Big Ben? I can't find it. She said, follow me. And she takes you there. She walks with you for 5 minutes. And next time somebody travels to Seoul and they're lost, you help them find Gyeongbokgung. You said, because somebody helped me, I will help somebody else. So that's kind of paying it forward, right? It's kind of like karma, but instead of always coming back to you, you send the good thing to somebody else, right? Next, leave one's mark. So let's say today is the last class here of Talk Sharp, and I say, all right, I'm going to leave my mark. So I sign my name right here. Aaron was here on the wall. Right? That's kind of a jerk move, but that's just like a really easy example to leave your mark. But usually people do it, in a different way. For example, in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, you build a pyramid, right? So nobody will ever forget you, right? But a lot of famous people will leave their mark, right? Steve Jobs left his mark in the world with the iPod, right? So he's, yeah, it's kind of like your footprint, but instead of a footprint, it's some kind of action or thing like that. Oh, I skipped emerge. Okay. Sorry. Emerge would be to like slowly come out. It's not like a bullet doesn't emerge from a gun. That would be really awkward, right? They use it often for like an artist, a singer who's slowly becoming famous, right? An emerging artist, right? So maybe in 2010, Q knew this artist, and in 2011, Hayoung knows it, and then now everybody knows it, right? Slowly becomes popular, right? Emerge.